There are two types of vehicle crime that we deal with. We've got the theft from motor vehicles and then the theft of motor vehicles, and that could be cars or motorcycles. We're getting a lot of motorcycles stolen at the moment, so we would like to sort of talk to people how they can protect themselves from having property stolen from their car or actually having their vehicles stolen in the first place. A lot of what I've perceived as regular criminals who are stealing from cars, they're opportunistic and they're looking for property that's been lost in cars. So the most common thing we find is sunglasses, money, loose change, money. Occasionally iPhones, not so much because a lot of them have tracking, but I mean if there's a phone in there, they will take it. Sat-navs, not so common now. Used to be a big thing with sat-navs, but now a lot of newer cars have got built-in sat-navs, so that crime has effectively been designed out by the car manufacturers. The standard crime prevention advice is to park your vehicle in a well-lit place. So obviously if you're visiting somewhere and you're parking in the street, just make sure it's well lit, not quiet. A lot of public car parks have now got CCTV as standard. Most car parks are lighting. Obviously, if you're parking your car in your private driveway, because you still are vulnerable if your car's on your driveway, you need to be considering what sort of sensor lighting that you've got lighting your front garden up at night, because vehicle crime does generally tend to happen at night. The ones we get in the daytime are where someone has just left their car unlocked. They're running in the shop and they've left their handbag on the car or property,
the engine running.
Left the key in the ignition, the engine running, and someone walks past and says, "Oh, I'll have that bag," or "Oh, they've left their engine running and their key in the car. I'll drive off with your car." Those happen in the day, but your general opportunistic car thief will be going round at night trying door locks.
And it's as quick as that. It's walk along, try the door handle, move on, try the next car.
The majority that get reported on this borough are actually outside home addresses or on the driveway and during the night. And it will be a case of they'll come out and they'll find their car unlocked in the morning and a search has been made of the car. If there's nothing in there, then they will just find that their car's been searched through, or they'll find property's been stolen if they have left something in the car. Generally, what we say to people, are you sure your car was locked when you went to bed at night? When you put that car on the driveway, don't just rely on clicking your sensor key. Check again, check the door handle that you have locked it, because I think sometimes people think they've locked their car, but they've clicked the key as they walk back in and unlocked it. And that's what these people are looking for, because they're not high tech, they haven't got a lot of equipment on them. They are literally just walking around trying door handles and looking for the cars that people have left unlocked. If you value something, do not leave it in the car. Don't even consider putting it under the seat or in the boot, because car thieves are not silly. They think someone's left it in their glove box or under the seat or in the boot, so I will look there. So if you want to keep it, just take it inside. Don't leave your bags in there. If you're running into the shop, take your handbag with you, or put it in the boot and lock your car. Don't leave your car. Even if you're unpacking your shopping during the day, don't leave your handbag. Your handbag be the first thing you take into the house before you go and get your shopping, because we've heard of cases where someone's been unpacking their shopping and someone's just pulled up onto the drive and snatched their bag out of the car. It really is as quick as that.
And windows as well. I know not necessarily so much now that we're coming into the winter, but in the summer months, just by leaving your window open, you forget that you've left it open, they can get straight in.
Any car is vulnerable. If you've got something in that car and it is on display, and someone can see it, then there's the chance that someone will take it. We still do get the odd ones where they smash windows, not so much now, but they will pick up a brick and smash a window because they've seen a handbag sitting on the passenger seat. And again, that's usually the daytime ones where they just want to get in quick, snatch it, run. Alarm does help. I still say if you've got a car alarm, set it, because that could be enough to frighten that type of thief off, is the alarm going, because they don't want to be caught. They don't want to draw attention to themselves. Don't always rely on the factory fitted one. Sometimes look at getting your own alarm system fitted, because I find that the ones fitted by the manufacturer aren't always reliable, or they tend to go off when you don't want them to go off.
The other thing is number plates, isn't it?
Yeah, we're having a lot of reports of
number plates
increase. And that, again, counts as theft from a motor vehicle, even though it's on the outside of the vehicle, because it's taken from the vehicle, it's still a theft. They're being stolen to be used on identical makes of cars, either to commit crime or to avoid getting fines for speeding, parking. Very, very simple way you can get around that crime, though. You can buy anti-screw to screw your registration plate on. Halfords will do it for you, or you can buy the screws from places like eBay, fit it yourself, and it's a reasonably inexpensive way of avoiding that type of crime. Report it, because if you don't report it, we don't know it's happening. I know the chances are that no one is necessarily going to get caught because there's no forensic evidence, no witnesses. However, we still need to know it's happening. The most common thing I hear from residents saying, I don't report it because nothing's going to happen. But then we don't know it's happening. You don't tell us, we do not know it's happening. You don't have to spend ages on 101 waiting to get through to report it. If you're on the internet, you can go onto the Met Police webpage and you can now report that and other sort of lower grade crimes online, and it only takes 5 minutes. We as neighbourhood officers, that's one of our roles, is to look at what crime is happening in our area and where it's happening and target it. Even if that might be just giving targeted crime prevention advice, like putting leaflets through doors and that, or just doing some high visibility patrolling. Obviously, if we get descriptions and we think that we recognise an individual, we can target them. But yes, do tell us. If you don't tell us, we don't know.
But also as well, it means that we're in a position to be able to help that person, give them advice as to what they should do if they receive speeding tickets, which obviously they haven't necessarily committed that speeding offence, but it means we can point them in the right direction as to
with the number plates, that's specific.
Who they can advise that their plates have been stolen.